is pretty vulnerable. There's no backdoor here, so you can make that work even if you scout last. It's something to keep in mind. And we are spawning close positions here, horizontal, close by ground positions. Bottom left-hand corner, we have the American Zerg. He's an American Zerg. The yellow one. It is game time.
And in the bottom right, also an American Zerg, it is our red player, Panda Bear Me. Looks like it is a quicker spawning pool here from game time.
Yep, going for that counterintuitive play. It's like, oh yeah, Panda Bear Me, he's gonna go for a hatch first. I'm gonna get super aggressive on him.
And he would be right. Panda Bear Me definitely going for that hatch first. But we have seen this before. We have seen Panda Bear Me go for a quicker hatchery and still survive.
It's gonna be quite tricky, and a big part of this is about how quickly Panda Bear Me can scout it. He's not drone scouting, and it is close horizontal positions. You, generally speaking, send your first Overlord up, because that's going to give you the fastest amount of information. Okay, it's not close by air. It's either cross or horizontal. That's a relatively large difference. Horizontal, a much faster ground rush distance.
Yeah, this will work out for game time. However, Panda Bear Me, his spawning pool has been started. Maybe, he's going to have to micro his drones a little bit at the start, but the question is, does game time know exactly where to go yet? Those lings looking like they are going to have to stop by the tower first.
Yeah, this is super critical. If you're going to be an aggressive Zerg, you're going to make that aggressive play, you have to know ahead of time what are the most common Overlord scouting positions, when are they going to be where, what is the exact path my Zerglings need to take so that they will avoid the first Overlord. Very, very critical. In this position, you actually have to worry about the second Overlord because you happen to be horizontal. So coming through over here, he's going to be able to... It's actually really nice that you have the watchtower because that allows you to see the Overlord as they're coming through and run around. We see Panda Bear Me getting in position over here with a couple of Zerglings, and the fight ensues. It turns out 6 is better than 2 when you're talking about Zerglings. And the rush is on. Banelings being morphed in here. Gets the full 6. This is going to be a difficult hold for Panda Bear Me, but he's getting everything ready. Oh, look at this. He might just go ahead and sacrifice the natural. He's pulled the drones back, but not all the way through.
Oh, and the Queen's blocking them again.
Oh, look at this. He's using them as like a hold position to mess with some stuff, but the Banelings... Yeah, that was very cool. I think we're seeing that in our last game as well.
Yeah.
Nice transfuses go on there, but this wall is not going to last forever. Oh, man, be careful. Oh, there you go. Game time pulling out in time. Very critical there. Nice detonations. Very nice detonations for Panda Bear Me. This has been an excellent defense so far. A couple of links coming across the map, sort of straggling their way through, but you can see that the drone count is already beginning to rise for game time. This rush has ended. We can see if he can get back into it quick enough. We do have potential counterattack options for Panda Bear Me. One advantage of being the aggressor, being game time in this scenario, is you get to know exactly when the rush is over, so you know when to drone, and it can give you quite a large advantage. Going to be morphing these Banes outside, and he will get up to an equal worker count as Panda Bear Me. The problem is larva advantage going to be greatly in the favor of Panda Bear Me here. Running through, trying to kill a Baneling, but not going to have it. Excellent defense, good control. All it takes is one short slip up from that Baneling.
Yes.
And then it explodes, and it ruins your whole day. You got to be very careful about that. Ooh, 1 for 2, not a good trade. Banelings to Zerglings. Really looking for 5 at least to be cost efficient. Panda Bear Me looking very strong right now.
We do have a Roach Warren coming out now for game time. These roaches will be pretty nice if game time, continues to be aggressive, and it can be nice for defense too if Panda Bear Me decides to come over.
That is For sure. Game Time making a lot of investments right here, taking that expansion, getting the Roach-born up as well. And it's all about this counterattack. Scouting, very important in this stage in the game. And Overlord has been in position for Panda Bear, so he knows the timing of this hatchery. This is really going to help him plan out his counterattack to be just at the right time. Doesn't want to give it too far away. He may scout these roaches if they move over to the front. Actually going to pull back with this Overlord. Now the creep is getting out. Does risk getting shot down by the queen.
Both roach warrens finished. We've got 6 roaches coming out for Panda Bear Me now. Game Time also getting 4 more additional roaches here. However, on the field, he already has 8 roaches, so looking pretty nice here for Game Time at the moment.
Yeah.
But, you know, Panda Bear Me, I was gonna say Panda Bear Me's workers has much more workers than Game Time.
Oh man, these queens moving out are actually pretty critical. Panda Bear Me has such a good late game here. If he can just hold on. Again, we see this situation with Game Time as the aggressor. And as long as he holds on, he's going to be fine. Oh, look at this. So many transfuses on these queens. Strong defender's advantage here. I love this move out with the queens. It really helps him shoot down overlords, mess with the vision of his opponent, but also really sort of give him a stronger defender's advantage. And I think, oh my god, Panda Bear Me is just in a great spot right now.
Yeah, Panda Bear Me looking really good. The supply is really starting to jump up for him. 33 workers to 18. If he can hold on here, he's going to be in a good position.
He's got his Banelings and his Roaches in the same control group, so he loses a couple of Banelings from miscontrol there. Overlord speed incoming for Panda Bear Me. We don't have an evolution chamber just yet, but a lot of times we see Overlord speed move into drops. And can be quite strong on this map. Man, this is like this slow march of the queen. They've moved all the way across the map. This is so intense. Taking out overlords, not something you really expect. Ooh, flank from the Baneling's gonna come in. They're gonna get pretty good connections, but is it enough? Looks like a really nice arc. Oh, moves forward, takes a bunch of hits, and then retreats. GG. Excellent hold for Panda Bear Me there. Keeping the higher drone count, dealing with the cheese pretty nicely, staying at an income advantage for the majority of that game, and eventually it was all about that super slow push with the queens. That was pretty neat.
Those queens were a huge help to that army.
Yep.
We'll be getting our next game up shortly. Just a reminder that we will not be seeing Ray Rain tonight, but don't worry, guys. We still have more great StarCraft games coming soon, so stick around.